Hey Christ the King family, just wanted to say first off thanks so much for making last week such a special time for me and my family and our church. As I was installed as the senior pastor, it was so much fun, and I'm really excited about this next week, which is also going to be an important one for the life of our church. I'll be starting my preaching ministry here at Christ the King, but also it's the start of our ministry year, and can't wait to be back with y'all again on Sunday. Probably not the video I wanted to make as the senior pastor for my first video to you, but the Delta variant is growing in our city, and we want to be mindful of that. And so, a couple things that I want you all to know about what life will look like here at Christ the King. Firstly, we are not requiring people to wear masks at Christ the King. However, mask wearing will be encouraged and welcomed by anyone who chooses to do so. Additionally, we will be wearing masks with our operations staff who are running the worship. Musicians who aren't singing will be wearing masks in worship. Our children's ministry staff and volunteers will be wearing masks. Our childcare folks will be wearing masks or face shields. And we are going to try to do this carefully, but also together. And the last thing that I'll say, well, one more thing, we will be having our live stream service still available if you want to tune in that way. But finally, I want to encourage y'all in this season for us to practice the kind of love that the Apostle Paul tells us that the church is called to in 1 Corinthians 13. He says, love is patient and kind. Love does not insist on its own way. So, as we move into this season together, I want us to be reminded first that God has been patient with us through His Son Jesus. He's been kind to us in the ways that He welcomes us with all of our sin and our baggage and our need. And the Lord Jesus didn't insist on His own way, so much so that He went to the cross to redeem us. And so in the same way, let's practice Christ-like love to one another, even with those that you disagree with about their mask practices. And the reason we can do this is because of how we've been loved by Jesus, and because our hope isn't for us to one day live in a COVID-free world without masks, but to live in a sin-free world without death. It's the kind of world that is described later in 1 Corinthians 13. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. We have a hope and glory of seeing the Lord Jesus, the one who has been looking for us, who came looking for us and rescued us face to face. So let's live in light of His grace and express His same grace to one another here at Christ the King. Excited to be with y'all this Sunday. See ya.